Hey, what's going on YouTube? Chaos-Reighn here, once again bringing you just some general stuff. I've been asked on occasion to kind of showcase a couple of my, just my collection of stuff in Standard. I'm not going to be showing off all my, crazy expensive stuff. I'm mainly been asked to showcase basically all of my replicas and or my collection of, just stuff. So I figured I would make a short but sweet video of basically my replica collection. Now, as anyone who I've talked to or anyone who knows me knows, I have a probably the probably the second best replica collection right now on console, and I have taken my time to collect pretty much all of them. First, let me put all this away. Sorry, I just did a gem blueprint. Got my alt quality shattering steel, which is cool. Alrighty then. Now, first things first. If I go all the way to the last few tabs here, we actually have one of the more rare replicas for the replica Conqueror's Undying Rage. This is, I believe, 2 or 3 on the rarity tier of the rarest items. Next we have the replica Forbidden Shaco. On top of those, we have 4 replica Feral's Furs, 2 replica Headhunters. We actually have a third replica Headhunter. It's on this. If you can see, this has replica Headhunter skin. Claim it by pressing the button. Then if we go just to our first dump tab, we have replicas strewn about our collection, just all over the place. Bunch of replica Paradoxicas, bunch of replicas everywhere. You can see the orange replica Ember Wake. I have like a bunch of these too. Replica Tool Fall. And I don't think I have too much in this tab. Then if we go, oh, I believe it's this tab here, all the way down. Oh, last one. Yeah. We have basically our replica quad tabs of replicas we've had pretty much since Heist League. I haven't removed any of these because this is just basically all the stuff we farmed out. Starting with the more rare stuff, we have here a replica Tripanon. I believe this is like 9 or 10 on the rarity list. We have Cold Iron Point, we have Soul Tether, Allure, we have replica Tukuhama's Fortress. This is a 13 or so. I don't remember exactly the tiers by heart, but I believe this is at least in the top 15 or so on the rarest. I've only ever found one, and I did hundreds of replica blueprints, if you can't tell. I also had friends who were helping me with my replica collection as I was helping them. Here we have the replica Nebulous. We actually have a couple of these. If you see down here, there's another one. And is there anything notable? You can just see like the general consensus here of our collection. Then we can go over here and kind of give you another peek. Excuse me. Replica Soul Taker, right? Yeah, Soul Taker. Replica Nebulous again. We have the Jasper Chopper. A couple of the Jasper Choppers. We actually have 2 Tukuhama's Fortress. I forgot about that. I found a second one towards the end of League. And we just have a pretty decent collection here. Right here, we have our replica Shroud of the Lightless. We only own one of these, though we used to have another one and we sold it to a friend. We have replica Eternity Shrouds multiple. There's 1, 2, 3. Replica E-Shroud is one of the higher tier, harder to get uniques. Even though it was relatively common, it was on the higher tiers. I'm unsure exactly what tier it was, but it is incredibly collectible. Then if we go through here, we have just the bulk replicas, a few lore weaves, a few just, just niche things and stuff like that. And then if there is one you didn't see yet, we have the A bunch more replicas in here. Midnight Bargain, Tool Fall, these are just extras. More extras. Another Tripanon right here. This is actually an outdated price. I need to probably... Is it shared? Yeah, it's shared. Well, no one's offered me on it, so it's fine. I'm not going to sell it. Even if they do, I'll just have to take it offline. Then if we go here, we have right here the Replica Dusk Dawn. And that's pretty much it for our replica collection. Now, this is just basically me, kind of being like, hey, I've spent a lot of time on collecting these. Replicas are, one of my things. I honestly, I have a lot of time on my hands, and especially during Heist League, I had a lot of time on my hands. Also, there's the replica at Series of Cuties. But yeah, it's just a lot of fun collecting them. Now, I do recommend if you're going to do something like this, you take it slow. Don't go super hard on it. You'll get burnt out real easy. I got pretty burnt out doing it, but I did it anyway. Just because it was still fun, even though I was burnt out. It was always nice to see every now and then I get a +1 to my list. I'm not playing SSF, so all these replicas are are in league or standard now, and I can sell them if I want to and make some extra currency. Most of my tabs, I believe, are online. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, all of them are online. Before they weren't, but I've been selling little nitpicks of pieces here and there just to kind of get a little bit of extra exalt in standard, especially of the ones I have several of. But yeah, this is pretty much most of my replicas. There is one or two that I haven't shown. We'll go with, let me see, I think it's over here somewhere. Oop, nope, we have to go here, down, alright. All the way back. Then right here we have the replica Cortex. And we should have one more replica in our collection. It's in our map tab, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember what map it was. Poorjoy's Asylum, I think. I don't know if it's in this map tab or one of my other ones. I think it's its own tab, right? All the replicas have their own little tab, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they do. But yeah, I pretty much own all the replicas aside from Bated Breath, and I had Bated Breath, but I sold it. Just because, I knew someone who had a bigger and more exclusive collection than I did, and I felt like, completing his collection was better than just kind of, adding to my insanity, I guess. And I got a good deal, good price for it in League at the time, so I figured I'd help him out and, get his collection completed, and that's what I decided to do. This is my current project. Not really a project, it's just something I'm doing. As you see here, I have a bunch of revealed blueprints. All of my revealed blueprints are wings only. I don't really care about the loot in them. I'm in standard, and if I can get in, get out, get cool gems faster, the better. On top of it, I am trying to collect up a bunch of these prime and secondary regrading lenses. They're not too expensive, but at 3x a pop on the prime, and I believe around the same price on the secondary, they add up really quick. Come on, there we go. 2x for the lowest. I think the cheapest is probably going to be like 4 or 5. I might be able to buy that for the 2x and mark it up, or just keep it and not sell it, who knows. But yeah, that's my whole heist collection. I have more going to come to standard at the end of this league, and I'm really stoked on that. And I do hope that everyone who is interested in this kind of thing and who has asked about it, this is for you guys. I know 2 or 3 people did message me privately, and they said, hey, they wanted to see my replica collection. I do enjoy collecting these, and I occasionally will buy the more rare ones if they pop up on the market. But as of lately, I haven't really been bothering, just because I don't really care enough to get another whole set of replicas. I do have replicas coming to standard, and it's going to be another quad tab that's going to be just placed right next to those quad tabs. I am unsure if I'm going to fill up the quad tab, but I'm thinking that eventually I might make it a goal to fill up one quad tab full of replicas each league, and maybe like a half a quad tab, if not a full quad tab, full of all quality gems each league. This way I can sit there and drop a whole ton of them to standard and have a blast. Maybe one day just go get them all leveled up and double corrupt every single one of them and see how many turn 2123, because the alt quality gems at 2123 are a fortune. And I think I only have one in my collection and I'm using it. It's 2123 Anomalous Inspiration, and the last offer I had on it was like 45 exalts. I decided I didn't want to do it just because, this is my collection. This is what I'm literally spending all my time doing on my free time. Like, if I'm not making videos for you guys and I'm not doing anything else, I've mentioned many times before, heist is very lucrative. In League, I don't really do it just because I don't have the sheer, I guess you can call it, not really monopoly, but sheer stockpile of stuff from Heist. As an example, I can kind of show you right now what I'm talking about. If I go into my Rogue Harbor, I can show you basically my Heist locker and what it looks like. On top of it, I do know, I have posted videos on how to consistently farm a whole bunch of different, things. As you see, we have 1,000,000 plus coins, and our contracts are all unique, if I'm not mistaken, except for these ones. And these ones, we have some that aren't unique, but most of we're trying to fill up our tabs full of unique contracts, just because eventually we'll get there. Oops, I need to put those back. Our blueprint tab is running a little low, but the way I figured it is if I run out of these, all I gotta do is really farm them back up. It's not that hard to farm up. They're very easy to farm and very fun to run. I actually didn't see this is a full revealed replica one, so I'm going to take that out and run it later. Feel the addiction. But anyway, I do appreciate everyone who has joined me on my adventure so far, via whether it be at League or it be Standard. I am going to be posting some more just niche content and stuff like this in the future, if that's what people like to see. I liked doing the corrupting videos, but it didn't seem to really get a lot of traction, so if that is something people want to see, you are free to let me know, and I will be glad to try and upload more of those videos for you. There's a whole lot of stuff that I want to do, and a whole lot of stuff that I just don't have the time to do, or I don't know, I don't have the drive to do. But if there's one thing I will say, it's really fun making videos as a response, or as a request, when people ask me about, hey, can you make a video showcasing this? Can you make a video with this build? Can you make a video with that build? I'm totally down to do that kind of thing, just because it gives me like a sense of, in a way, joy of that I'm kind of, showing you something cool that you like to watch, and I'm able to show off, a little bit of my collection of just ridiculous things and everything like that I have. Yeah. As you can tell, this is my standard character. I'm pretty sure you've seen it plenty of times by now. Now, if you see this guy, this is what you deal with on console. If you want to look, this is what our armor looks like. And this guy decided in his infinite wisdom he's going to offer 2 exalts. Yeah. So hopefully he sees this. If not, it's just a good laugh. Usually I say something rude and immature. I don't want to do that on my video, so I'm just gonna say add 5C, decline, and if he adds 5C, I'm just gonna tell him again, add 5C, and over and over and over and over again. It's a kind of a running joke with me and a bunch of friends. If someone decides to lowball you, you tell them add 5C over and over and over again until they leave you alone or they get pissed off. That's just because you're gonna take your time to lowball me. I'm gonna take my time to troll you. That's all it is to it. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate you guys joining me in today's video, first video of the day. I will be uploading more videos aside from this. This is just a kind of a request that was made like about a month and a half ago from a friend slash subscriber that excuse me that had that request for me. Ah, here we go. You guys get to see it on video. Add 5C decline. There you go. Well, hopefully you get to see it in my outro one more time just for the kicks. But yeah, if you guys ever want to request any kind of video content, you're free to do so. If you have interest in seeing some of my other cool stuff, I am more than welcome to share it. I don't want to seem like I'm bragging. I don't really care enough to be a bragger, but this was requested, and I kind of felt as though it's about time that I, you know, show you what I worked on in the past leagues. I'm sure anyone who's ever played this game long enough will have just as an extensive collection in standard as I am. I don't give my stuff away at the end of the league. I usually am the person that people give stuff to. And a couple of reasons for that is because they know they can always get it back from me if they ask, and or I'm always willing to gear them up or help them make characters that they're interested in. Thank you very much so much for watching. I appreciate it. Looks like that guy has gone away. If he didn't catch the hint, he probably caught the hint that time. But without further ado, I'll see everyone in the next video.